Hello everyone and welcome. My name is World One Live and welcome to the first edition of Timmy's Magic Funhouse. What we're going to do here is we are going to play decks that are, you guessed it, fun. We're going to try to feature fun decks. They may not be the most competitive decks, but they're going to do something that I enjoy. Whatever it could be a combo, it could just be playing certain cards, whatever it is. We're just going to try to find decks that literally just have fun playing. We're not really going to be worrying too much about winning or losing. We're just going to try to have fun with the decks. Hopefully they go off. If it goes off, that's what we want it to do. If it goes off and we win, fantastic. If it goes off and we lose, fantastic. Whatever. The first deck that we are going to feature is a user submitted deck by Geth Prime. He submitted to this in Discord. This is a big green monster deck that's going to try to get the most out of your mana with Nissa Shakes the World, Nyx Bloom Ancient, a double and triple our mana. Sometimes it gets to be, each lane gets to be 6. We also have some ramp here, and then we have Goreclaw and Nylea to bring the cost of the creatures down. We also have Beast Whisperer to get more cards, and we also have the Great Henge. So one of the things that we're looking to do here is get the Henge down, maybe have Nissa, Nyx Bloom Ancient. So instead of having 5 mana, we have 15 mana. And if we get the Growth Chamber Guardian, because we have the Growth Chamber Guardian down, once we put that down, we'll get a counter on it, which will enable this ability. So we'll get to get another card. So we'll get to get another Growth Chamber Guardian, but because we have the Henge down, we also get another card from there. So we put 1 card down, we pick up 2, we have 15 mana, and we can just keep cycling through it. As I was saying in that the next turn, hopefully we have 15 creatures, and we just go in for a monster slam. That's the goal, that's what we're gonna do, so let's go ahead and start and jump into the games. Okay, well this looks pretty good. We got a lot of our mana enablers, and we have the Henge. We just need some creatures, and we have a ton of them. So we are going to try to keep this. Hopefully they don't go really fast. They go really fast. I did say hello. King of SBS. King of BS. Oh. What are they playing here? Sajiri Glacier. It's a cool looking card. Okay. They're gonna go big. We're going to go slow. Now, what we're probably gonna want to have to do here is get really wide. You know, what would be perfect right here is getting a any sort of a mana dork would be fantastic right here. And once again, welcome to the first edition of Timmy's Magic Funhouse. Beautiful. Hopefully that is an indicator how wonderful this YouTube series is going to go. It took me a little while to figure out what I want. I haven't made really any videos since Jumpstart because I didn't want to just do the same old thing, regurgitate the same decks. And I'm sure there will be crossover in decks that we're going to do, but I really just want to try to make or find really fun decks to play. And really just sort of highlight the enjoyment of Magic. That's gonna hurt us right here. We're gonna need some blockers. Guess we can play this. I did take a chance. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to find some of the games we'll play. I'll play some games. We'll try to find some games that highlight what the deck can do. Hopefully they'll be competitive. Probably win some. We'll probably lose some. Need to block. We're going to do something to kill our guy. I mean, yeah. Can you say combat trick? Can you say combat trick? Dun 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 dun, dun combat trick. At least our guy won't die. What kind of combat trick? Well, those are definitely combat tricks. Not exactly what I was expecting as a combat trick, but they are combat tricks. Well, we need a land. We need land. Need land. We're not going to block with that. So we'll go ahead and attack. You might have to block with the cleric here. Maybe they... That's going to get bigger. I don't want to have to block, but I think I have to. We need a land is what we need. That will definitely help us. That will definitely help us. Got Eternal Ruinous. Death Touch. Which is great for us. Got Eternal Ruinous. Enters the battlefield, double the power of each other creature you control until the end of the turn. Those creatures gain vigilance until the end of the turn. When it dies, it's put in the graveyard. Exile from the battlefield. You may put it into the top. You may put it into its owner's library, third from the top. So we do have vigilance, so we'll go ahead and attack. This does have Death Touch. Now hopefully this can change the game around for us a little bit. Our hand only costs 4. I think we're going to have to put Nissa down. If we can get Nissa down and survive one more turn, then we could really go crazy right here. I'm going to have to block with a Beast Whisper because I don't want to go down to 6. We will be able to play the Henge. Yep. Not what I want to block with. Okay, we block. Oh man, do I want to block here? Do I want to block here? We have the Hinge to draw creatures, so I think we block. Okay, that helps us a lot. We play this, we'll have 3 more creatures. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the Hinge. Now this is like one of the best things that we can do. This is one of the things I was really hoping we'd be able to do. So the Growth Chamber Guardian is going to go down, and we're just about going to be able to go off right here. We need one more turn. Need one more turn. And we'll just about put this out of the realm of possibilities here. Which exactly what we're going to try to do. We're just not going to block. Discard a card. We will discard the Great Henge. We'll discard a forest, actually. Alright, so the next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play Nissa. We'll block with whatever they're going to throw at us right here. Once we get Nissa down, maybe 2 turns. Once we get Nissa down, once we get Nissa down, that'll really help us. And then we can get the Nyx Bloom Ancient down, and then we'll really be able to go nuts. And we'll just block with whatever they're gonna do here. Whatever they're gonna do, we'll block. Just throw one of the Growth Chamber Guardians in front of them. Because what we're gonna try to do is get so many creatures that we're just gonna run over them in one turn. Like we might lose a creature a turn. But we're going to get 7. Let's see here. Okay, exactly what we wanted. Go ahead and do this. There's Nissa. Now we can do the Nyx Plume Ancient. Perfect. Putting this down. Thank you.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Now we'll go ahead and do the Growth Tamer Guardian. We got another card. Take action. I think we have one more. No decline. Now we'll put down Llanowar Elves. We'll get another card. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. We'll say no. We'll block with who everybody they need to block with. And we'll just chill for the moment. And the next turn we'll be able to get, I believe, 6 mana from each of these. We'll get 36 mana from the castle. And now we're just going to play our whole deck, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited we got to do it in the very first game. We're going to be able to do it on the very first game. This is usually where, so far, every time I've played this deck, which is about 3 or 4 times, people have just conceded. I've never beat, oh my gosh. All right, so first, let's do this. Watch how much mana we're going to have. We have 18 mana. So now we will +1, put it on here. Now we will tap this again. Thanks. All right, so now we have now we have 36 mana, right? Now we'll play the Beast Whisperer. How many cards do we have left? 37. All right, now we will play the Llanowar Visionary. Okay. And now we have Garrick. Okay, so now we're going to play the Chimera. All creatures able to block Tree Shaker Chimera do so. When it dies, draw 3 cards. So everybody's going to have to block this next turn. We still have 22 mana to go. All creatures you have gain trample. So I have 16 mana. We have another Beast Whisperer. Don't even think we need to play it. We have Goreclaw, which will make everybody... We're trying to get Indra's Forerunners or another Ronus, which is what we're looking for. Here's another Mammoth. Played Nylea. All cards. This Finale of Devastation. Alright, so 5. 13. Now we'll do Finale for 10. 5. 10. Pay. Auto pay. And this is exactly what this deck's trying to do. Search our library. Nyx Plume Ancient. Yep. There we go. That's exactly what we were trying to do. Exactly what we're trying to do. Worked on the very, very first try. How cool is that? How cool is that? Okay, so this seems pretty much exactly what we want. We do have a mana accelerator, we have mana dorks, we have Goreclaw. So hopefully we can get our turns a little bit earlier. We're not playing King of the BS. That's good. Turn 1 Land War Elves, turn 2 Paradise Druid, turn 3 Goreclaw, turn 4 Nyxbloom Ancient. Seems like a pretty good turn right there. See if they're going to... Okay. Little soul tie. Soul tie. And tie yourself in and not playing soul tie. They've got the in-game rot. Yep. Told you they got the in-game rot. Now what we need to be careful of here is sweepers. Lido. Alright. So the good news is they are tapped out. Well, they have 1 mana. That stuff always cracks me up. Especially in like a... I guess always play the way you want to in tournament. Well, I already know what colors you are, so how does not using that hide any information? That's what I don't understand. We'll go ahead and attack. We'll still be able to play, even if they kill the Paradise Druid, we'll still be able to play it next turn. We'll get the Nyxbloom Ancient. Okay. That's fine. That's fine with us. This is another bad matchup for us. Anything that's going to have sweepers. Sweepers is going to be bad. Because I can just play this guy over and over and over again. Don't think we'll be able to... Oh, look at that. 4 colors. Don't think we're going to be able to win. We'll find out. Oh, nice. Shrines. Well, Shrines is fun. Shrines is fun.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Go ahead and attack. Get a Guardian down. Next turn we'll be able to play our Nyxbloom Ancient. They have another sweeper coming in here. Looks like 4 color shines. 5 color shines. 4 color shines. White, blue, 5 colors, right? White, blue, red, black, green. 5 color shines. There's the old Uro. That's probably the one card they have to... Now, if this was like a competitive deck, right, you'd want to have Scavenging Ooze at least in your sideboard. At least in your sideboard. Alright, so now... How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? The Nyxbloom Ancient. Four, 10, 16. And this will be the game. This should be the game right here. There we go.
Nature's true power.
Nice. Nice. That was a nice one. I wasn't expecting that one. That was a nice one. I like this deck, man. This deck is fun. This deck is fun. Brings a smile on my face, which is what this is all about. Sometimes I think that gets lost in the shuffle. Everybody wants to play so well and make the optimum play and everything, and trying to get to Mythic and trying to get to the top 1200 and trying to, like, sometimes it's just fun to play, right? Just throw all that out the window. Just fun to play. That's exactly what we're going to do here on Timmy's Magic Funhouse. So welcome to episode 1. Okay, this is like perfect. Perfect again. Is exactly what we're looking for. I mean, exactly what we're looking for. Turn 2 Lanamore Visionary. Turn. Oh, caramba. This is exactly what we're looking for. Turn 4 Nissa. We can get it. Doesn't look like they have a counter spell. Holy moly. Maybe they have a counter spell now. Whoa, what is this? Zavala, Heart of the Wilds. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. Add X mana any combination of colors where X is the greatest power among creatures. Well, that is cool. That is cool. I think I've ever seen that one before.
I will protect the virtue of this world. The land shall conquer you.
All right, so gonna be able to put a big creature down. Oh no. That's a big one. That's a big one. Play this. Now we can play this. Now
Rise, my elemental.
play this. Now we can play this. Play the Lanamore Visionary. Fantastic. All right, next turn we'll start getting the growth chambers down. We can start going off 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 21, 26 mana.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
All right. Okay, we'll be able to hit 2 of our guys. Say 1, 2. So we have 2. Okay. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. Cronus would be amazing. Cronus would be amazing. Play this. 2. Okay. That's how it works. That's how it works. All right, perfect. Well, as you can see, there's a few different ways for this deck to go off. It obviously does have some weaknesses, but it also does have surprisingly a lot of strengths. It is a little bit stronger than I thought it would be. I do believe we're about like at a 66% winning percentage. So maybe 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10-ish, somewhere around there, 7 out of 11. The weaknesses of this deck are like sweepers, control, and flyers. Those would be the biggest weaknesses. But as you can see, if you can get your enablers down, you start with the Llanowar Elf into the Visionary, into like the Goreclaw, into Nissa, into the Great Henge, and then put down a Beast Whisperer, you know, and then you put down an Nixbloom Ancient. I mean, the one time we had 36 mana before and we only tapped 2 mana, right? I mean, that was fantastic. So, you know, and there are some other interesting ways that I've lost. They have been usually like the one game or the black and white game against the BS opponent, where they're enabling some sort of combination and draining our life. I've lost actually 2 times that way, and that was basically a couple of the only times I've lost playing this deck. So thank you for enjoying and coming with us on this ride. I'll put a link down to Geth Prime's Aether Hub, so this is where his deck list was. I'll also put a link to our Discord channel, so if you would like to post a deck that you think's worthy of Timmy's Magic Funhouse, you can join our Discord and you can post a deck down there. And lastly, but not finally, I stream on Twitch from Tuesdays to Saturdays from 5 o'clock to about 11 o'clock each night. So if you'd like to see this in action live, we have a wonderful time. We have an absolutely great community. Highly recommend coming to hang out with us. And for that, thank you for watching our first episode of Timmy's Magic Funhouse. Good night.